Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Big Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Well, yes, I did dye my hair. I did today, just an hour or so ago. It's a little dark right now, but it'll lighten up as it goes. They didn't have my Schwarzkopf dye that I'd been getting. So I went back to what I used before that, which is Garnier Nutrice, what is Ultra Color, in the color Goji Berry. This is it. Look at that though. I'd say I nailed it. I'd say I nailed it, but that's what it is. I'll hold that up so y'all can see it, because I know y'all usually want to know, but that's what it is. It's Goji Berry R2 in the Garnier Nutrice Ultra Color. That's what it is. It's about $9 a box, but they put this some special essential oils with this thing that makes it more healthy for your hair. Hello, Miss Lady. Let me see that. Let's see what kind of condition it's in. It's been through the wars already, y'all. Let me tell you. This poor little thing. Even though she's left the feet alone. Imagine that. Her Highness has had a bath today. And she's looking, oh, so shiny. Oh, so shiny. And Theodore had a bath too, but Johnny bathed Theodore because by the time I finished with wrestling with that one, I'd had all I could take. Even though Johnny had to come lift her and put her in the tub for me because she pancaked to the floor right outside the tub. I got all the water ran, I was ready to go, and I got her in there, and then she just to the floor, and I could not lift her to save my life. Johnny come in there with his big old linebacker self and lifted her up like she was nothing, and plopped her in the tub for me. Yep, once I got her in the tub and she got to feel in the water, she was like, oh, this is nice. Yep, and I used my own shampoo concoction. Now there's I couldn't tell you. It was one of my many internet searches when I first got Theodore way back in the day in 2017. When I first got Theodore, I was looking for something to help him with his skin problems, because Theodore gets breakouts and flea problems and whatnot. And so when I first got him, I was Googling and searching and come up with a shampoo concoction that did wonders, and I don't know what made me stop using it, but it doesn't smell wonderful. But it helps with the itching, and it helps kill fleas, and believe it or not, it helps with their coat. And what is this magic concoction, you say? Oh, it is. I get a spray bottle, just a regular generic empty clean spray bottle. You can get them for about $1, or from I think I got these from Walmart. I used one for that powerful purple cleaner stuff that I have, and then I had another one that was clean and unused. And so use apple cider vinegar, Dawn dishwashing liquid, and lemon juice. Yeah, these things I already had in the house, believe it or not. I already had these 3 things in the house. I had a brand new little thing of lemon juice in the pantry, and then I had about this much left in apple cider vinegar from last year's gnat getting rid of, because you can mix apple cider vinegar with a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid in a little thingy and create a gnat trap. And so I had to do that last year because we had a gnat problem. We didn't have a gnat problem this year, thank God. But I still had some apple cider vinegar left over from that. And then, of course, I used Dawn dishwashing liquid. And I bought a big bottle from Sam's earlier this year. So I had quite a bit of that. So, you know, I put that much of apple cider vinegar. about that much of Dawn dishwashing liquid, and then I put the whole thing of the lemon juice in the squirt bottle, and then I added just a little bit of water and shaky, and voila, dog shampoo. And yes, I put it in a squirt bottle because it makes it a lot easier to just squirt your dog down with it. It just works better. It just works better, especially when you got squirrely dogs that don't want to stay put. And so, yeah, you had to hold on. My dogs, you have to hold them with one hand and squirt them down, and then get them good and soapy, and then scrub them down with the one hand while you're holding them. While you're still holding them, and scrub them down and do all the doings, and then you had to. I don't no longer have a detachable head for my shower, because when the shower head broke, my landlord brought me this big honking shower head that's not the detachable kind. So I no longer have the detachable kind that I could use to rinse the dogs with. I wish we did have the detachable kind. That would make it so much easier. But now I have to run bath water for the dogs, and then use this big pitcher and dump it over them until I get them rinsed. It's a bit more of a hassle, but I digress. But, you know, we get it done. We got it done. And now Theo, you can see his brindle stripes again, and he smells so much better. I'd rather smell apple cider vinegar, lemon, and Dawn than I would his funky, sweaty smell. And Maggie's coat looks all shiny and gorgeous. She's such a pretty dog anyway. And so they're both happy and not itchy as much, and they're happy. So, and then of course after I did that, I needed a bath, and my hair needed doing. So, you know, kill two birds with one stone. Might as well do my hair, right? So we did that. It's hot here, so I hadn't done a whole lot of crocheting, but I did start my vest. Now I did try to use that Karen donut, the what is that called? The Ogo that I got in the prize package. I tried to use that, but it was really dense and it was working my hands to death, and I said, you know what, life is too short. So I put it somewhere else. And I broke out. I went digging in my totes and went for the good stuff. So I grabbed this Yarn Bee pearl spun, low peel fiber. To me, this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. Oh God, it's so yummy. It's so yummy, y'all. And I'm using a 6 milli on this 6mm hook because, well, this is a rather thick yarn. It is. It's really thick. And so I chained 80 and then extra, you know. So this is what I'm doing so far. Like I said, it's hot here, so I hadn't got a whole lot of crocheting done. I hate to say, I just haven't. But I have a lot of this yarn, so this is where I'm at with the back panel. This is the back panel. So I'm gonna do a back panel as if I'm, you know, and then I'll cut my stitches in half and then do 2 smaller front panels, and then we'll work it out. I have this yarn also in like a turquoise color. I might do the trim in the turquoise. I might. I don't know yet. But I like the cohesiveness of a solid color. I haven't done anything in a solid color, and just in solid because I get I don't know if it's I don't know if it's ADD or what you would call it, but I get bored with a solid color project. So I you know, I don't know what you call that, but I get bored with a solid color project. So I'm going to try not to get bored with this one. I don't have this yarn in black, but I have it in turquoise. So I might go grab turquoise and do some, I might have to go get it and do it in turquoise too, and put some turquoise stripes in here. I might have to, because doing it all in red just doesn't really appeal to me. Doing it all in one solid color. Would I like a vest, solid red vest? Yeah, sure. But my brain is just kind of Like, do I really want a solid, do I want to work with only red yarn? I don't know yet. So I'm going to try and see, but I might, at the very least, the trim work might be in a different color. I might try to do the solid work in red, and then just do the trim work in another, in the turquoise. Because I don't want to mix yarns. I don't want to put another texture of yarn with this. Because I have some black. I love this yarn in black. I could mix that with this, and I might, but I really don't want to, because this yarn has a little bit of a sheen to it. It has a little bit of shininess to it. I don't know if y'all can see that. No, you can't really tell. You can't really tell. But if you've ever worked with the pearl spun before, you know it has a little bit of a shine to it, which I really like. In this particular yarn, I've made something with this yarn before, and it's so nice. It washes up so nice. It's really, and it's just yummy to the hands. So yeah, if you get a chance to buy some of this, or you might even have some in stash, it's really nice. I've been hoarding this yarn for a long time. Yeah, it's nice to be able, it's nice to pull it out. You know, if you got that yarn in your stash that you've been holding on for a while, oh, I'm holding on to this for a special occasion. That special occasion is now, child. Pull that yarn out and make you something. Just pull it out and make you something, because the time is now. That special yarn is just yarn. Pull it out. Use it. Use it. Because the time is now. You are the special occasion. Because you are the special occasion. Pull that special yarn out and make you something. Who cares about what anyone else thinks? It's your yarn. Use it for you. The time is now. I promise. No buildings will burn if you use the good yarn on yourself. It will be all right. It will be fine. Oh, and I was going to report back to y'all about the new internet. That new internet is smoking. Oh, let me tell y'all, that last video I did, 32 minutes long. You know how long it took to upload? 5 minutes. I kid you not. 5 minutes. That new AT&T fiber internet, smoking. Smoking, I'm telling you. And they told me it would be $62 a month. I got the bill today, $62. True to their word. No extra fees. I was looking for the regulatory fees, the taxes, and all that stuff. No, $62 even. I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you. And very, very happy. Because my other bill was $105. Yeah. And you know how long that video would have took to upload on the other service? An hour. Yes. For $105. What a rip-off, right? Yes. So, I'm not affiliated with AT&T fiber internet, but I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, that's some good stuff. If you're able to get it, if you're in the city and you can get it, get you some. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the price. I'm happy with the performance of it. I'm happy with the fact that there's an app that I can go through and monitor it, and it tells me who all's connected to it. I have a separate, I can have two networks set up side by side, and everything. I can have a guest network and a regular network. It's fantastic. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. And everything's controlled from an app. I can go test the speed of it. I can do everything from it. It's fantastic. So, yeah. Xfinity. Who? Yeah. So, yeah. So, anyway, I hope y'all's week is going well. Mine's going fairly well. I'm happy. Also, I will have 2 mystery bags going this coming Friday. For those of you that are interested, I will have 2 mystery bags available Friday. So my email is always in the description box. Should you want to email me about that, they'll be available Friday. And I'm set up to take Cashapp, Venmo, and PayPal. So for any of you that might be interested in treating yourself to a yarn mystery bag, they will be available Friday. So I will be adding to them. I have some yarn put in a tote that I planned on divvying up for 2 bags, but I'm probably going to add to it because I don't know, because I hadn't put them in the mailer bags yet, but I'm thinking I might have to add to it. So I've got some yarn that I'm probably going to pull from totes and add to what I've already got set aside. So and of course, if you do email me your interest, if you want pictures of what's going to be in each bag, just let me know. I will take pictures and send them to you so that it's not such a mystery bag. I don't mind doing that because I don't actually buy mystery bags myself because I don't like surprises like that. I like to know what I'm getting. So those of you that like to know what you're getting, I'll be happy to accommodate you as well. So I will be glad to take a picture of what's going to be in the bag, and you can decide if you're cool with that or not. But as people that have bought mystery bags from me before can attest to you, you always get your money's worth when you get from me. I always make sure it's jam-packed and that it's a good bargain. So it's $75 each, which includes shipping if you're in the lower 48 states. And if you've shipped anything recently, you know that I'm only making about 50 bucks on them. Just so you know. Usually I make about 50 bucks after I ship it. So shipping usually costs me about 20 bucks, depending on where the person lives. And you're getting anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds of yarn. It just depends on how packed I can get it. So, and what yarn is in it, because some yarn weighs more than other yarn. Just saying, you know, if I'm putting something like Karen 1-pounders in there versus, you know, lighter yarn, that's why it might weigh more than others. So just a heads up. I don't have much more to add than that today. I'm just trying to stay cool. It's pretty hot here. But we're doing our best to keep cool. We're doing a load of towels right now because we used all our towels to dry the dogs. Dry the floor and dry the dogs, because you know what happens when dogs get out of the bathtub, right? They shake, and then the floor and the wall and everywhere else is wet now too. So yeah, so all the towels, the majority of the towels got used drying the dogs and drying the floor and the wall and everywhere else that the dogs shook water on. Yeah, but I'll get to sleep with a clean bed partner tonight. A pretty little black bed partner. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. And she seems very happy with her bath. And but thank y'all for coming and visiting with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all know that, right? Yeah, y'all know that. Well, please remember that I love you, and so does Jesus. And of course, please adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.